What's going on, people? It's your boy Guel. I'm still in Sugar Hill. So now the question today in this episode is, how did the SWATS shape the sound, slang, and soul of ATL? So, got my little notes. Okay, so like I said, to my knowledge, the first rappers, well, let's rewind. To my knowledge, ATL Hip Hop Culture began in the SWATS. That's where it began. So if we want to trace it by dates, we got 1981. Edward J comes from Florida. He comes over here, he starts doing Edward J tapes. You got the J Team, and you got Smurf, and we got Derek, who's an award-winning producer and engineer at Patchworks. They went to Banneker High School, okay? So this 81, so now we got 82, Unbreaking. So you got Jelly Beans, Rainbow Arcade, Greenbrier Mall, we got Martyr. Then 84, you got Yeeking comes into the picture. Now Yeeking expands ATL Hip Hop Culture. Then you got the Therrell High School. Well, not just Therrell, but for me, since I was in the SWAT, Therrell High School, others, I'm sure you had wonderful. I've heard Columbia high schools were powerful, Washington High School. A lot of high schools got the talent shows going on. Then you got DJ Toomp and DJ Chauncey doing the Therrell High School parties on Fridays and Saturdays. You got Jelly Beans, you got talent show. So we come to rappers. So we got Kool and Raheem were first, because it's awesome. That was their routine. So Kool and Raheem broke up. Raheem, from my memory, moved to another side of town. And he started doing what I call bass music. And that's, I want to say, The Most Beautiful Girl. I don't know, but like I said, he did 3 songs. Raheem the Dream, he did that with Toomp. Then he did Eliminator, which is one of my favorite ATL hip-hop songs of all time, bro. Eliminator is hard. When I tell you it go hard in the paint, bro, when I tell you two-hand cock, Dominique, windmill, two-hand jump if you want to. Now, so we got Kool and Raheem, they break up. We got me, Miquiel and Lee. Then you got Lee rapping. He was with the Hard Boys. So I want to say the Hard Boys may have been 86. So then you got Shadi coming, Bam's cousin come down, and you got Ichiban Records. So you got all of that going on. So now, let's talk about, so that's 86 and 87. So I never met him, but I was told that Sleepy Brown went to Bunch Middle School. That's where I went. I went to school with Ted Rush. Ted Rush is from Guest. So Ted went to Mays, and then I went to Bunch. DJ Toomp went to Bunch. Cooley C went to Bunch Middle School. I can't speak on DJ Stan, and I can't speak on Mike Fresh. So this is all this power coming from the SWATs. So as the story goes, Rico Wade and Sleepy Brown and those guys started the Dungeon Family. And they are from this era too. But I went in the military in 88. So if you want to really know that story, Derek Williams, the Grammy award-winning producer and engineer for Outkast and at Patchwork, he can tell you this story. The Dungeon Family story. And another person to talk to is DJ Jelly. He was Big Oomp. He probably has a lot of information for this time. But these are the different timelines and the missing years, as they call them, because the AJC did a story on, listen to this, man. AJC did a story on ATL Hip Hop. Oh, this is a wonderful thing. They put Mojo in 1982, right? And then they jumped to 1990. Bro, that's 8 years. What happened? I was there. Missing years, I got to do it. My fault, I do it. So that concludes this episode, and that's what we're rolling with.